How education impacts your career trajectory. In this video, I'm going to dive into a topic that shapes careers, industries, and futures. Specifically, how pursuing further education, whether it's a degree, diploma, certification, executive program, or functional designation, can dramatically increase your career trajectory. Here is the twist. After COVID, enrolling in and completing education has never been easier. Why? Because academic institutions were forced during COVID to reimagine their delivery method. They took courses that were once rigid, campus based only, and inaccessible for business professionals like you, and put them online, opening doors that were previously bolted shut. So let's be honest, education isn't everything, but it is a powerful differentiator when you are a candidate. Employers want to see evidence that you've invested in yourself, that you've kept your knowledge sharp, and that you can adapt to the evolving, fast evolving business landscapes. An undergraduate degree might open the door. A master's or an EMBA, an executive master of business administration, will fast track you to leadership. Specialist certifications, data analytics, AI, ESG, project management signal that you're relevant and you're future focused. Education shows commitment, resilience, and the ability to manage competing priorities. Those traits matter to decision makers when they consider you for promotions or new roles. So before COVID, higher education was stuck in tradition. Classes meant long commutes, fixed schedules, and geographic barriers. COVID forced every university and business school to pivot. They invested in technology, digital platforms, and online teaching methods. Suddenly, the excuses, I don't have time, or I can't relocate, or I travel too much, have now disappeared. Today, you can log in from your living room in Toronto, in Nairobi, in Sao Paulo, in London, and attend lectures delivered by world-class professors. You can interact with peers across the world. You can fit assignments into your schedule without sacrificing your career. The result, education became democratized, more flexible, and far more accessible. So, how does this shift affect you? It accelerates opportunities. More professionals are now able to reskill, upskill, or pursue those executive programs while working full time. They don't have to take time off. And employers notice this. A candidate who's actively engaged in education, online or hybrid, demonstrates initiative and a growth mindset. Think about it. If you're competing for a vice president role and your competitor has the same years of experience, same skills, but they've also recently completed a certification in digital transformation or an EMBA with global exposure, guess who gets shortlisted? Education is no longer about ticking a box. It's about showing you are in sync with the pace of change. But let's go deeper. Education impacts career trajectory in three distinct ways. Number one, it changes that perception about you. Hiring managers and executive recruiters often treat education as a filter. They have a stack of resumes, CVs, and they need to narrow it down quickly. If you've completed recent and relevant education, you stay in that pile. If not, you risk being discarded, even if your skills are excellent. That's perception at play. Education adds credibility and keeps you in the race. Number two, it expands your knowledge horizon. The world of work is evolving at high speed, fast. Just think about AI, sustainability, data analytics, and global leadership challenges. Education isn't about memorizing theory anymore. It's about equipping you with the frameworks, the tools, the skills to adapt. So when you walk into a boardroom, an interview room, and speak the language of change, whether that's ESG, AI integration, or digital supply chain, your career trajectory shifts upward. You're no longer reactive. You are shaping that interview, that conversation. Number three, it transforms your network. This is often overlooked, but equally powerful. Education puts you shoulder to shoulder with ambitious, like-minded professionals like you. Whether it's a full-time EMBA, a full EMBA, or a short certification, you suddenly have a cohort of peers from multiple industries and geographies. Those connections can open doors for you years down the road. Recruiters and hiring managers know that educated professionals usually have stronger networks because schools, invest in alumni engagement, and alumni support each other. You're part of a club. So let me give you two examples. Number one, a client of mine in his mid-40s, senior director in mining, went through an online EMBA during COVID. He didn't need to quit his role. He studied in the evenings and at weekends. Within 6 months of graduating, he was promoted to vice president, not because he suddenly knew geology better, but because he could now speak strategy, finance, and leadership, all those extra skills in a more sophisticated way. That EMBA brought him huge value. Another client in fintech completed a 1-year online certificate in AI for business at MIT. Great name to have on your resume. That single line on his CV caught the attention of executive recruiters. Within 18 months, he jumped into a global role, leading a team across five countries. So what do these stories show? Is they show that education changes your career trajectory, not by replacing your experience, but by amplifying it. It makes you stand out. It signals that you're not coasting. You're actively future proofing your career. Remember, I always preach you are in charge of your career. Manage it. So here is the kicker. Employers know the world has shifted. They know you can access these programs while holding down demanding jobs. So when they've seen you have completed one, they don't just admire your knowledge, they admire that discipline that went into completing that course or that designation. You've proven you can juggle multiple priorities, meet deadlines, and manage stress. Those are executive level skills, not just academic skills. So if you're wondering whether more education is worth the effort, the evidence is clear, outstandingly clear. Education directly fuels promotions expands your career options, and protects you in downturns. That's very important these days. It's not just about getting a certificate, it's about sending a message. I'm relevant, I'm ambitious, and I'm ready for what's next. I'm Martin Buckland, your executive career management practitioner. Remember, your career is your business. Manage it like a business. For much more information on general career management, please visit my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, and press the subscribe button and the bell button to be notified of many forthcoming videos. So hopefully from the result of this video, you've now seen the benefits of earning a degree, earning a designation, earning a diploma, earning a certificate, because it will make you stand out. It's a differentiator. Believe you me. Best of luck.